Sweet, and now we actually have access to all the rest of the levels in the game now, including the egg shuttle, by the way. So if you actually go over here, it'll actually just show you the egg shuttle, and yeah, it literally press plus to start, and you're gonna go through every level in the whole game. So it's pretty cool. I'm not sure. Maybe that actually stops until you've beaten these levels, or maybe it'll actually just let you do all of them. I'm not sure, but as you can see, we basically just unlocked every world. I think this is an options menu. Yes, it is. Okay. How do I, movie, me, huh, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that's an options menu, which is weird, and over here is the, that virtual, virtual Eggman Sonic sim, which is really cool. Yeah, maybe I'll show this off, maybe I won't, I don't know. What do you guys want, really? Anyway, yeah, let's actually just head to the next world, which is, without a doubt, the most memorable. It's the one they chose for Sonic Generations, after all. It's Planet Wisp. Just listen to that music. You know you're in for a treat when you go to Planet Wisp for the first time. Because, yeah, again, said it a million times, say it a million more. Soundtrack in this game is fantastic, and Planet Wisp is definitely one of the standouts, especially if you're into remixes on YouTube with one specific person. Ugh. Playing this again even is giving me the chills, to be honest. Let's go! Yeah, so obviously greenery is this is the main thing that you'll be seeing throughout this level, mixed with technology, because Eggman's kind of like taking over the place. So this is one of the first gameplay trailers I saw of the game. I think it was like during the E3 demo, where it was like, here's Planet Wisp, and this was the first time where I saw Sonic Colors, because I believe the first thing they showed off from Sonic Colors was the was actually the, I should probably be dashing like that. There we go. Was the opening cinematic, which it's just an opening cinematic. It doesn't really give you much to think about. So calm down, Sonic. So this was like the first like gameplay I saw of it, I think, from E3, and I remember thinking like, oh wow, this looks like more Unleashed, which is definitely a good thing. Is definitely what I wanted. Because again, the day stages in Unleashed were not something that like many people complained about. Like, it's, if anything, it's people what praised in that game. Anyway, so we actually had the access to the Spike Wisp for the first time just a second ago, but we ignored it, probably ignored it, so we could use Rocket. And let's just grab a red ring real quick. There we go. And boost on. Damn it, Sonic. I thought that was gonna be a bottomless pit. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? No, I'm not. I'm going the right way. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's like the backtrack because you suck way. I get it. Okay, so Spike Wisp is, I'd say one of the lamer wisps in the game, just because it's kind of awkward to control. One cool thing that it does is, sound effect and all, it gives you the classic Sonic Spin Dash, which is fun, but, I don't know, clinging to walls, like, at high speeds just never really clicked with me. And unfortunately, if you don't like the Spike Wisp in Sonic Colors, then it's even worse in Generations, because that game doesn't have a double jump, so the already awkward platforming of it is made all the worse for it. But that's a different game entirely. That's a recreation of this level in a different game entirely. Sonic, would you please go up? There we go. Just listen to that bass. Can't get enough. There we go. I just love how, like, most of the levels flow in all the Boost games, I guess. Like, there's very rarely, oh god. I was just about to say, very rarely is, there are moments where you're just, like, at a complete standstill. Like, you just bump into something, at least in these 3D sections. Like, it's just all about going super fast. And, that's something that's really cool, I guess. No, in my Sonic game, I want it to be painfully slow all the time. That's it. That is preferable. I can do it. Okay, so using the Spike Wisp, we can actually break right through these. See, like, okay, speaking of getting like hung up on stuff and stopping, like the Spike Wisp happens constantly, unfortunately. Thankfully, we can just wall jump up here and break it a little, and here's the end. Sweet. Oh, right. I should be breaking stuff. Whoops. There we go. I got a little... No, okay. I was just gonna say, I think the game actually, like, won't end your level until you collect the lives that are on the ground, because I almost sailed right over it. Sweet, and that's access to the Spike Wisp everywhere. Wonderful. Okay, and on to Act 2. Oh, man. Gotta say, I think this is personally my favorite, one of my definitely favorite songs in the whole game, Planet Wisp Act 2. Oh my god, so good. It's really cool how, so, like, a lot of the acts, like, it keeps the same song, but, like, a lot of the song, like, they're usually, like, an increase in tempo or something, but, like, this one is so good. It's really cool. What isn't cool is being stuck on these platforms. Boost to win! I actually got that, sweet. There we go. Oh my god. So, yeah, so like I said, like, it's a 3D sections that usually have you speeding along at the speed of sound, not the 2D. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, like, 2D sections have always been, there've always been a mix of them. Fast and slow. Over here. Ow. Yeah, enemy, like, I think I've mentioned this before, but, like, it's weird. Enemies don't give you boost energy in this game, seemingly at all, which is really strange because I'm used to them doing that. Please don't die. I cannot believe that actually ended without me dying. That almost did, though. I need to get up here. I don't know why Sonic didn't latch on to that. There we go. Yeah, it seems the only way to get boost energy is definitely to pick up those capsules. Which I've already mentioned before, so I'll shut up. Maybe I should just shut up. The rest of this playthrough will just be complete silence, letting you marvel at the soundtrack. How's that? I don't think anyone would complain. Except for everyone who would complain. They'd probably be complaining. Okay, let's get up here. Oh no! That was a close one. I missed that? Are you kidding me? Get back up there. There we go. Oh, that felt satisfying with all the rings dropping down. Whee! Just that. I'm surprised it wasn't just a giant spike wall that you could run into right there. That would have been much more appropriate. Oh, sweet. So yeah, one thing that you can keep in mind is that not only is there a reward for getting every single red ring in the game, but there's also... the red rings also feed into the virtual multiplayer mode of the game, which unlocks more levels for you as you go. So that's another incentive to get the red rings, I guess. You know what, actually, I think it's this exact level right here that is the E3 level I saw. It was, I guess, Act 3. Because I remember it starting off with a section like this, and then I'm pretty sure you get on a... Oh, shit. Never mind. Well, I've changed history, and this is not how the E3 trailer went. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Frame rate drop. Oh, there we go. Am I crazy, or is like okay? The level design kind of felt really similar to a previous level we've seen. Anyway, more cube power up. Just it definitely is not one of my favorites, that's for sure. Oh god. No, I gotta get it back up there. There we go. Oh, this is optional. Okay. This is a pit. Oh, it's not. Okay. I I thought it was just falling to my death. Whoops. Yeah, let's grab another one of these. Once you activate the Cube Wisp for the first time, it, like, actually using the power-up is really fast until the timer runs out. Then you have to, like, activate the cube for the first time again. Oh god, that was close. Sweet. Another one of those short levels. Let's move on. Ooh, this one has laser and rocket. Laser rocket! Let's go! I just want one of these pits to start with like a bottomless pit. Oh god. Is there a serious invisible wall right here? That's strange. Okay, you literally can't die. Man. Sonic Unleashed would have to have a word with you. Eggman Land haunts me to this day with how hard that level is. Oh, hey, this is actually something I remember. This is definitely a set piece moment that they brought back for Generations. Going into Generations for a sec, it's really cool how in that game, like, especially, well, for Sonic Colors specifically, like, okay, that did absolutely nothing, my bad. For Sonic Colors especially, like, it's broken up into, like, 7 acts, so for the Generations version of the level, which is only 2 acts, Modern and Classic, okay, I'm having a real hard time going through loop-de-loops today. There we go. That was so cool. It's cool because they had to basically take all of the best moments from, or all the memorable moments at least. Oh god, oh my god, I almost saved myself there too. Props to the game for making it instantaneous coming back, by the way. Like, you're right back at it if you fall into a pit. There's almost no downtime, except when you're going down like that. Seriously, there's like no loading right there. That's pretty impressive. Because I don't know how much this is pushing the Wii, but it's definitely, I'd say, one of the prettier games on the system. Anyway, one cool thing about... Are you serious? Okay. Anyway, one cool thing about Generations, I keep getting interrupted, but one cool thing about Generations is that it basically had to take 7 acts from this stage and turn it into 2 acts. So they basically had to take all the good moments from the stage and boil it down to, like, the bare minimum. Okay, if we're gonna do a Planet Wisp stage, what do we need to have in it? So stuff like this giant tower that you're ascending, and the grassy field at the very beginning of the level, like, is both stuff that you see. Okay, let's blast up here and grab this Sign Wisp, and then go absolutely nowhere. Perfect. Just the way I like it. Get up here and just zoom right to the finish. Okay, I felt good about that one. I actually saw, like, the goal ring way in the distance, so it's like, okay, I'm just gonna grab it then. Why not?
You know, as alien as this place is, there's something very Eggman-ish about it.
You don't say.
Transforming it somehow, making it part of his theme park.
Could be all the construction or all those Eggman's robots everywhere.
You are trespassing in an area still under renovation. If you are not a robot, please return to the main park areas and ignore anything evil you might have seen here.
It looks like the theme of his park is universal domination and the conquest of alien races.
It's more than a theme, it's a reality. He's using them like some kind of living intergalactic gasoline.
It's pretty
Creepy.
low, even for a sleazeball like Eggman.
Sonic's placement of image.
He's throwing all the aliens into a meat grinder and turning them into butter.
You getting any of that?
Never seen that dance move before.
They're totally freaked out. It sounds like they're in shock because of public transportation and a loony nurse. Oh no, wait, scratch that. They're in shock because of their planet's strange transformation and having been dragged across the universe.
Well, I still can't
Damn.
believe you kidnapped the whole planet. How does somebody do that?
They're saying it was either ice cream or a tractor beam.
Yeah, well, I'm going to guess it wasn't ice cream shooting out of those generators.
It still blows my mind to this day how much time Eggman seemingly has to build all this stuff. Whether it's a fleet of whale ships for his armada and heroes, or whether it's building a tractor beam to steal a planet. This man has seemingly infinite time. Okay, let's move back over here to Act 5. What are you pointing at, Sonic? It's like he knows he has a camera looking at him. Oh god, more of these yellow blocks with these enemies that are specifically designed to dick you over for platforming on them. Okay. There we go. Good try, the guy who swung the pickaxe. That was a good try. Ugh, I hate it whenever I run into one of those walls. I always feel like an idiot. That's definitely one of those beginner's trap sorts of things. Unless you just have godly reaction time to actually do it. Let's grab a quick red ring right here. There we go. Oh my god, it was already right there? Is that it? Okay, wow, that... I don't think that's the shortest level we've done so far, but it's definitely one of them. I'm not going up and down, all around, all over this place. Okay, I remember this one actually giving me quite a bit of trouble on my first playthrough, so let's actually see if we can do this. Oh, well, we missed that, so that's not gonna happen. There we go. Nice. Yeah, as you can see, there's multiple paths that we could have gone, depending on what we missed or anything. I've always loved that shot. That reminds me of oh my god, that shot's so cool. I love grind rails in Sonic games. They're always... Well, actually, I was gonna say they're always a ton of fun, but I'd argue they didn't truly get them right until Generations. And maybe Shadow the Hedgehog. Shadow the Hedgehog had decent grind rails. As awful as that's saying, the sentence, Shadow the Hedgehog had good blank anything I say. I'd say out of everything in that game, I'd say that actually got grind rail decent for the first time, because grind rails sucked in Sonic Adventure 2, so, and they sucked in Heroes, so they actually improved upon something, thank God. Oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh my god. Platforming above these sucks. It sucked in that previous level? Okay, that's weird. It totally recycled that part. Like, verbatim, including the thing you have to duck under. What the hell? This is literally the end of the last level we played. Okay, that's a little lame. Go! Sonic looks like he's gonna break his neck if he does that again. Okay, so climbing up this thing is gonna be a lot harder unless we can find access to a Rocket Wisp ASAP. Because, yeah, the Spike Wisp is totally gonna help for this part. Which, by the way, the Spike Wisp you can actually platform with, like jumping, but it's, again, it's very, your controls are very, here, I'll show it up. Like, your controls are very loose, and, can I grab, awesome. I don't know if there's actually, I could have sworn there's actually a way to cancel Wisp power-ups. I could have sworn, this is a hover Wisp down here. Okay, sweet. I'll just use this. No, Sonic, go up. No, go back up. Why did it disappear? Whatever. Okay, whatever. I tried. Okay, this is a train wreck. Okay, again, hopefully the Rocket Wisp pops up soon, so, like, I don't have to suffer. Okay, this is a great example of showing how ludicrous the homing attack distance is. I remember this screen specifically just because of how loony the homing attack can be, except when you completely cock it up. Okay, there we go. Made it to the top pretty easily that time, and this should be the end. Sweet. I gotta say, like, I remember this game being short. I remember specifically, like, the length of the game in total, but I don't remember it being this short. Like, these levels really do fly by, because we're already at the boss of Planet Wisp.
And there's the generator. It seems like these guys are getting harder and harder to find.
Oh god. I'm feeling very threatened by this boss that I beat in 10 seconds last time.
Harder and harder to beat.
Please remember, All planets in Eggman's incredible interstellar amusement park are, as far as you know, wholly owned properties of Eggman Enterprises and its subsidiaries. All unauthorized photography, video reproduction, or shutting down of generators is strictly prohibited. Thank you.
Eggman, I am going to save this planet, and I
Well, damn, he has those bases covered.
No copyright law in the universe is going to stop me. Save a lot of time and broken robots that just quit.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist. That joke's been years in the making. Okay, boss fight, whatever the hell this thing is again, and yeah, so this is one downside of this game, is that it definitely, well, not definitely, like, undoubtedly is recycling bosses, and, oh, are you serious? Okay, good, I actually grabbed it. Oh, this one seems to be a lot harder because I can't even, it won't even open its mouth. There we go. So yeah, basically, the game has 3 bosses basically, and the game is going to recycle them like every 3 levels. So this boss is obviously the exact same as the first boss, albeit a little bit harder. And, well, considering the fact that you won't actually show his weak point. There we go. Still, at the end of the day, it's only a boss that takes 3 hits, so like... Oh, no way! The weak point is his face. I never would have guessed. So yeah, like, even though they made it a little hard with the platforms, it's still, without a doubt, the easiest of the 3 bosses. Like, it's kind of pathetic. Like, they should at least give it, like, 6 hits, I'd say. Or a second phase, or something. Anything. 1 minute. Oh, man. Well, we're not on world record pace anymore.
Wow, sometimes I even impress myself. For a second there, I wasn't sure I was going to pull it off. No, who am I kidding? We both knew how this would end.
Are you talking to the broken robot who can't hear you?
Maybe. That's between me and the robot. See, the important thing here is the alien planet is free.
I like that he doesn't deny it.
So, we can just forget about the whole talking to dead robots thing, right?
Nope.
I knew you'd say that.
Can a robot die in the first place, though?
Today a lot of times.
Can a robot be dead?
Pile of metal.
Touché.
Blah, 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 blah.